Good morning, Loveland High. I'm Skylar Boyce.
And I'm Shelby Beeler, here with your video announcements.
Please rise and move your hats for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To start off our video announcements, I'd like to remind everyone that the next Mesa Club meeting will be held today in room 115.
If you're going out for a winter sport, it's not too early to turn in your clearance information. Clearance packets are available in the athletic office or on lovelandindians.com. If you are out for a fall sport, you only need to complete Part D of the packet, which is also available in the athletic office. Clear early so you don't have to stand in lines on November 10th. Jackie Anderson will be available for clearance before school, during lunch, and until 3:30 in the afternoons.
Now, let's go to our reporters, Corbin Perkins and Sam Rye, to take a look at what this year's homecoming will be like.
Homecoming is the 22nd of October, and it is from 8 to 11, and it is Star Wars theme, and so for this year, we're adding a lot more. So we're having a photo booth, we are adding a blackjack and poker table like we had at prom, we're adding a karaoke machine. All the stuff is going to be in the cafeteria. That's going to be so for people who get tired of dancing, they can go have fun in the cafeteria whilst also being able to dance. We have snow speeder we are building, we have a cantina table, we are adding in a Hoth, for Hoth, the snow planet we're adding in, we have 2 giant turrets made, we have a Wampa cave, we have a Tatooine hut, we have all like the big iconic stuff in Star Wars, and then we're having ships hanging from the ceiling in the cafeteria. There's a bunch of stuff that we are adding. There's cutouts of aliens, there's giant AT-ATs, and Coronation's gonna be super cool. Coronation's gonna be a giant Star Destroyer, and halftime's going to be a Millennium Falcon. We have a 501st group, which is a group of cosplayers who that's their job. Their hobby is they just make costumes. So they're going to be at homecoming, and you can take pictures with them. And they have some really cool costumes, and so they're just kind of they're dressed up to be there and to make it more fun. If you do wear a costume to homecoming, make sure there's no masks, no weapons, nothing like that. Just stay with the school dress code, but also just try to have fun.
So we're doing Coronation on Friday the 21st, October 21st, during, I think it's in between second and third period. It's going to be a normal assembly schedule, except for when you go in for the assembly, the gym will be all decorated really cool like Star Wars. And then that's when we'll have our little presentation of the people who are on homecoming court, the people that you voted on, and you will find out who the ultimate winners are for each class. This year, some of the decorations are going to be really cool. Our main thing on the main wall for Coronation is a giant Star Destroyer. We're in the midst of making that right now. Hopefully it doesn't fall, but it's really big, and it'll be really cool, and the people who are on homecoming court will walk downstairs with it, so it'll kind of look like they're coming out of the ship, which will be awesome. We'll also have some trivia in between classes when they're going out with their partners and dancing. We'll have Beezer and Mr. Quere doing some trivia and maybe some dances or some entertainment for you guys as well. Thank you guys for voting for the homecoming court. It's a really fun tradition that we have here at Loveland High, and I hope it continues on for years and years to come. And I can't wait for halftime show too. That is when the winners of Coronation will go out and be recognized for winning and being representatives of Loveland High School and what we are all about.
Are you going to homecoming?
Yeah, I'm really excited for homecoming.
Yes.
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 What are you looking forward to most?
I'm really excited for the Star Wars theme. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I just love going to dances and having fun with my friends and stuff. So I'm looking forward to probably, the dancing. Yeah, I like that.
The dancing.
I'm really looking forward to dancing with everybody.
Do you think gambling at homecoming is a good idea?
I think it could be a good idea. If people know about it and if they publicize it a lot, I think that could be really fun. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
That looks like a fun time. Hope to see you all there.
Attention juniors and seniors. Is the University of Northern Colorado on your list of possible college options? What better way to determine whether it is an option or not better than you visiting the campus? The Thompson School District is offering a day on campus coming up Tuesday, November 8th. We will spend the day touring campus and getting questions answered that night. That might help you make the decision. Please sign up in the counseling office. Space is limited, so do not delay.
All students interested in going to Cuba need to attend the final informational meeting on Wednesday, October 26th at 6 p.m. in the LHS library. The week-long trip will focus on the art and social movements of Cuba. See Mr. Parks for more details.
Every year, there are several new teachers. Let's get to know a few with our reporters, Krista and Rebecca.
Oh, hi, I'm Leslie Smizer.
I'm Daniel Flight.
This is Mike
And
Thomas.
I teach pre-AP English 9 and IB 11th grade and Theory of Knowledge to IB seniors. I teach 9th, 11th, and 12th. Yeah, so no sophomores. I don't want to know any. No, just kidding.
Thomas. I'm a science and math teacher and teaching robotics.
Wow, well, lots is new for me here. I've been a biology teacher my whole career, so geophysical science is a new adventure. And, being in Colorado is new to me. I grew up in Idaho, but we've lived in Indiana for the last 11 years, so just being in Colorado is an adventure.
What's new for me? Well, I've spent many years as a substitute, which is an entirely different job. It has very little responsibility, and now I have so much responsibility, and I grade papers, and I write lesson plans, and I teach, and I email parents, and all that good stuff that full-time teachers do.
Loveland is new to me, but Colorado is not. I'm born and raised in Colorado and excited to be here. Not sure what's new, but it's great.
Everything has been super. My room is nice and warm and tropical, so hopefully, come winter, we won't feel so cold and mountainy. It'll be warm and tropical in 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I've taught for 11 years now, last in Boulder, and before that back in Seattle, where my wife was doing her PhD, and I also got to dive for the Seattle Aquarium for 6 years. So, and during the week I taught science, and during the weekend I dove and fed fish and talked to people.
So I've subbed at all the high schools and middle schools of Loveland and Fort Collins and Berthoud, and the truth is that Loveland High School has always been my favorite to work at as a substitute, and now I'm very excited to be here as a full-time teacher. The students are the best, they're the most respectful, the most engaged. The administration here, by far, is the best that I've interacted with of all the schools. And the teachers that I work with, my colleagues, they're extremely supportive and friendly and helpful. So it's a great place to work, and I'm very excited to be here.
My favorite thing about LHS are the students, of course, but also the faculty and the administration. It's just been a really fantastic, wonderful start to the year.
Give a warm welcome to all our new teachers at LHS.
That's it for your regular announcements. I'm Shelby Bueller.
And I'm Skylar Boyce. Now over to sports with Wendy Dykstra.
Didn't even get to cross.
I'm Wendy Dykstra here with your sports news.
Starting off, come and show your support tomorrow at our homecoming football game as we take on Grand Junction at 7. It will be our last home game, so the theme will be Bleed Black and Red. Be sure to wear as much school spirit as you can. Wish your boys' soccer team luck as they head off to Mountain Range. The girls' volleyball team is 15-2, and be sure to congratulate your softball players for being 9-3 in league and regional champs. Also, wish them luck as they head to state tomorrow. Have you ever had a concussion? Let's go see reporter Charlie Muscott as he takes a look at head concussions.
According to ProtectTheBrain.com, an estimated 1.6 to 3.8 million sports-related concussions occur in the United States each year. It happens all the time in professional sport leagues. But how can we prevent these in high school? We caught up with KLHS football coach Mr. McGinn and some other students to get their opinion.
How do I feel about concussions high school sports? I think, that's something that we've all been striving to make better. I know in football we've got new helmets. We teach them to keep their head up, their eyes up, so they keep their head out of the way. I know in the other sports there's some concerns also, and I know they're trying to get better at teaching kids to keep their heads out of the contact area. What do I tell parents about concussion? I tell them, hey, it can happen anywhere, anytime, not just in sports, but in life, and that, this is time for them to go out and have some fun. We're doing everything we can to protect them from concussions and to think positive, and they have gone down, I know, in football considerably because of the new helmets and the technology we have now.
What is your concussion story?
What happened when I got a concussion was I was playing football one year and I got hit in the head really hard, and it really messed up my head and my neck, and so I couldn't move my neck very well and it hurt a lot. So I had to go to the Children's Hospital at McKee, and they put me in a neck brace instead. I had to go get a CAT scan at the real hospital, and it was a lot of pain, and it took me a while. I was out for 2 games, and yeah.
Well, what happened when I got a concussion, I was skiing through the trees, and I hit a branch, and it hit my head, and it knocked me, and I was rushed to the hospital.
So, when I got a concussion, it was in cheer, and, I was in the air flying, and these girls just dropped me, and I hit my head.
When I got a concussion, it was this Sunday, and me and the right fielder were going for a fly ball, and we hit heads and collided, and it hurt pretty bad.
Although some concussions are less severe than others, they'll affect people's lives and health in many ways. Make sure that you always be smart and protect yourself while playing sports.
Thank you, Charlie. Make sure to always be safe while playing sports. That's all for video announcements today. I'm Wendy Dykstra. Have a wonderful Thursday, Loveland.